We're rolling.
We're rolling. Okay.
We're rolling.
So, sorry, I had a notification from my bank. Got nervous. I don't like seeing those. What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of the K-Stang podcast. I'm Bryson.
I'm Kiana.
Welcome, dude. I'm so excited to be back here. Today it's going to look a little bit different. We got locked out of the podcast room at Clemson University.
You know, should we tell the viewers what happened?
I think we should, just to give some explanation.
So mind you, okay, so there's this guy, there's producers here at Tiger Vision named Zach and Connor. Zach apparently found out like last night that the key was like just missing because there was 2 other people that were supposed to go and film the podcast from. They're like, where's the key? Zach goes, is it not in there? So Zach is literally trying to run around trying to find the key. Absolutely nowhere. So I thought they found it today.
It's just a crap show, folks. I mean, don't get me wrong. The room we're in, I actually kind of like a little bit better couch, a little more comfortable. I don't know if you can tell, but we're literally mic'd up right now.
Literally.
I feel like I'm about to be on the sidelines here and be like, hey, what do you think of the game so far?
But I mean, and then even then, the couch is way better.
Yeah.
I could actually sink down in it, and I don't feel springs.
Yeah. Hopefully, folks, it will be our last episode at Clemson University.
I mean, you know what's bad? We have to get a giant paper clip so y'all could have a video representation.
I think we will get a picture of the setup at the end, and we'll put it on the screen for you guys. It's a little bit different.
I mean, I guess it's the fun of it, recording a podcast in like different locations. First, we have a broken couch. And then we have like an old couch. So like, whose couch are we gonna be on next?
Shout out to who wants the couch next. Hit us up. We'll try to be there.
Record on people's couches. Is that like the new trend?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
switch it up every week. Who knows? There might be a couch on the side of the road. Hit up local Terry. Like, yo, can we borrow your can we borrow your sidewalk couch?
Yeah.
But thank y'all for tuning in. We love each and every one of you guys. Some maybe more.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But so we're just gonna get right into the would you rather's. We have some would you rather's for y'all. We have some football that we
college
want to talk
recaps.
About. College recaps, man. It was a good. I think I saw a statistic where there was like 7 upsets last Saturday. I don't know if it's true or not, so don't quote me on that. But it was a game to watch.
Great weekend.
It was.
But college is for later. So how about we roll into these would you rather?
Oh God, man.
All right, let me pull them up in my notes here because we're professionals.
Professional.
We actually did stats too. We took time and to prepare.
Yeah, and apparently, he did time. He took time to do it. My stats are definitely on my phone, which I do not have right now.
Do you want to pause it and
No.
send them?
Nah, it's fine.
It'll be all right. We'll be good.
I'll wing it.
We roll with punches. All right. So for our first would you rather question, would you rather always have bad gas or a dry mouth?
Bad gas or dry mouth? Ooh, wait. I feel like with bad gas, it is terrible enough. But dry mouth on a hot summer day, you couldn't pay me enough.
Chewing on sandpaper.
Brian, how are you?
What's up, Brian?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. We're recording a podcast right now. Would you like to say hi to
Would you like to say get on camera and say hi to the viewers?
Real quick.
Dude.
How are you guys?
Look, we literally, the key is gone.
Yeah.
The podcast key is
We can't get in the room.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
it's like disappeared.
Oh, wow.
Don't even know where it is.
I would say I just walked in because I'm like the only one left for the next show, but...
Oh, man. Is everybody over there?
Yeah. I think everyone's coming in right now.
Oh.
So...
Wait, everybody's coming in here?
Yeah, probably.
Probably not here, they'll probably go over there.
We're about to get an audience for you guys.
Yeah, apparently. But, what were you saying?
All right.
Oh, bad gas.
Yeah, bad gas and dry mouth. Would you rather?
I told my friends this like constant times that, man, dry mouth is absolutely terrible.
It gets worse because eventually it works your way to your lips, you know.
Yeah, and
so
then
everything feels dry.
yeah, everything feels dry. But look, at work, there's this vending machine, and the vending machine is absolutely terrible. It won't even take my card half the time. So like when I get off a truck, I go to scan it with my Apple Pay, and it goes, yeah, card authorizing. It doesn't authorize the card because I don't get nothing to drink. And I'd be so bad after that. And my buddy Richard, he's just like, Keanu, is the vending machine working today? I go, nah, unfortunately not. So I have to thug it out till Dollar General opens. Well, Dollar General doesn't open no more. I don't know, but yeah. So what do you think?
For me, I think I'm gonna have to roll with you, dry mouth, because bad gas. If you let one rip, at least if it doesn't stink, it don't stink.
I mean, have you ever? Hey, good. How are you?
We're the ones doing the lighting in here.
Oh, the lights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Shout out to the light people at Clemson University
I
for
don't-
keeping the rooms bright.
We should have found like a separate room.
A broom closet like we're normally in.
Bro, no, we would no. We don't do it, bro. Have you? But going back to the question, have you ever farted in like when you're like laying down and the blanket is like over you, and you ever farted and then just have to like lift up the cover and it's just like
wash it out.
it's like pure death. It's pure death.
Keanu's got some stinky sheets, bro.
I mean, technically you're supposed to wash your sheets like every week. Do you do
It's
that?
like every 2 weeks. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of fail at that.
You dirty. You don't wash your sheets?
It's probably like every 3 weeks.
I didn't know Amazon sold these, but you could have infused stinky sheets.
What Amazon worker took the time?
Co-owner by
grab
Bryson
the sheet?
Hillier, stinky sheets.
We gotta patent that.
Stinky sheets.
Stinky sheet. So people might be into that.
Sell it on Feet Finder.
Why would it be on there?
Do you ever like rub your feet before you go to sleep? You ever seen those TikToks where it's like you gotta do like certain stuff before you go to sleep?
Why are you rubbing your feet before you go to
You
bed?
don't? Do you sleep with socks on?
No, I'm not a demon.
I have to be really tired
I
to
think
sleep with socks on.
if you go, I think the people that sleep with socks on are the people that are okay with their socks being wet.
No,
I think that's to the same degree.
Ooh,
Because why would you want to go to bed with hot feet?
ooh.
What's worse, hot feet or wet feet?
No, what's
Let
worse?
us know in the comments.
What's worse? What's worse? Going to bed with socks on or having a hot pillow though?
You can always flip over the pillow.
But what if the pillow is just hot in general? I can't survive with that. I can't survive with a hot pillow.
You can't survive.
I can't survive. I can't go to sleep with a hot pillow. I don't even sleep with a pillow, but like half the time,
You don't sleep on a pillow
no,
at all.
no.
So when you go to bed, you're just
I'm flat.
flat.
I'm
literally.
flat. I'm flat, literally. And I don't do no back action. I sleep on my stomach. You don't sleep on your stomach?
Not like no, I don't think so. I probably sleep more on my back.
I think they say that if you sleep on your back, you're more prone to snoring.
I
Do
think
you snore?
probably.
You grizzly bear. you have a white species.
No.
You polar bear.
No, literally.
You hibernate.
I think no. I remember when we went to Winterfest. It was a snore fest on who could snore the loudest. Because I woke up in the middle of the night and Ethan was up and he was like, God, Bryson, you snored so loud.
You
but
sleeping on a hockey table.
then Terry and Harley were both snoring loud too. When I was up. I heard, oh. Someone's getting exercise at a church trip.
You take the scats out of them in their sleep.
May the power of Christ compel you.
Dude, I still have that picture of Terry too, where he was like, his legs were like spread open.
If we get permission from Terry, we gotta put it on the podcast.
We're putting that shit. We're putting that.
We gotta get permission first.
I don't know, but back to the question though. So we talked about having dry mouth. Obviously, that's bad, especially in the heat.
You already talked about your bad gas too and how you blow up the sheets.
But still, though, which one are you going with?
I'm going with dry mouth every day, dude. That's way
Yeah.
worse.
I
I think I would always rather have bad gas.
Have you ever farted in the car with the heat on? That's just 10 times as worse.
I don't really have the heat on in the car very often.
Man, when I tell you, I mean, it's absolutely potent. Like
Yeah.
mustard gas. You know, back in World War II, they was like, yeah, Keanu's going to have bad gas. We're going to put that in a stink bomb and throw it in the trenches.
I don't think you were imagined during World War II.
But still, that would be
It's pretty bad.
That'd be pretty bad. Anyway, moving on to the next
Moving on to the next question. Would you rather have a time machine or teleportation device? What would you choose?
time machine or I don't know, man. So teleportation, you wouldn't have to pay for flights anymore.
That is true. You could just zap to the next wherever you want.
Okay, but I feel like we have to add some like sticklers on this, like different authorization stuff that you can't do. So say, would you rather teleport but not know where you're going, or a time machine to whatever time period?
Don't know when you're going.
Or whatever time periods and when you're going.
Man, I think I gotta go like teleport and don't know where you're going. Cause like worst case scenario, you might end up probably in the middle of the ocean. But like
with a bunch of sharks.
Sharks are more afraid of you.
You ever seen that Finding Nemo movie? Wasn't it like shark bait? Ooh-ah! Yo, I think you'd be good shark bait. Bryson.
But like with the time machine though, like man, there's really bad parts of history I do not want to be a part of.
Especially my kind. I would absolutely not.
You're what?
My kind. African Americans. We do not want to go back in time. Right?
But like
back to 1850s.
I mean, dude, can you imagine going back like to the Dark Ages, like with the Black Plague and
the bubonic plague? And I remember learning about that.
Was it the Black Death? That was
Literally, you know, a boxer named the Black Death would go crazy, like a UFC fighter. But that's besides the point. Martin Luther King definitely fought for my rights, so you know, and Martin Luther King did fight. But he had to die for me, man. I mean, he's no Jesus Christ, but still.
Oh my God.
You know, he smoked cigarettes.
Who?
Martin Luther King.
Probably. It was a normal thing.
He was so stressed that he had to smoke cigarettes. Folks, don't ever smoke cigarettes. I know some people that smoke cigarettes.
Stinks, dude. It's just bad.
And they have black hands. They're not even black. They have black hands.
Is that from like the tar or something? From
I don't know, but I know their
Not a
lungs.
scientist.
I know their lungs are blacker than night itself. So, so I don't even want to know. I don't even know what the would you rather is at this point. Oh, it was a time machine
or teleportation.
So which one would you rather have?
Which one would you rather have?
I think I would have to go with the teleportation, and this is why.
You might get to go to Australia.
Dude, they
go
have
box a kangaroo.
They have bad spiders though. Like bugs in general. Would you go to Australia?
100%.
Dude, you die.
Dude, Australia is like
They have like the deadliest.
no, it's like Great Britain's rednecks, and they just threw them into a country. That's literally what it is.
But like at the same time though.
And like you get to go see like koalas, but you got to make sure you have protection.
Koala.
I think they should just roll to the next question.
What are you picking though?
Oh, I'm picking the teleportation device.
Yeah, I think I have to pick the teleportation device because
Alright.
I would not want to take my chances.
Rolling off the creatures and the animals, would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or reincarnated as an airborne creature, like a bird or something like that?
You know, obviously I'm a Christian, so I don't believe in half this stuff. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Hinduism is the
Reincarnation.
the reincarnation, thinking they're going to turn into flowers and stuff. But I don't know about you, but I don't want to be no daisy.
My beautiful desert flower.
Yeah, I don't want to be no I don't want to be no sunflower or no just no nothing. I don't want to be no type of flower. I don't even want to come back as a chair because if somebody's butt was
This has nothing to do with my question.
but I'm just saying I don't want to be. No, it does. I don't want to be reincarnated to a chair. What is somebody?
It's asking would you rather be reincarnated as a creature, an airborne creature, or a sea creature.
Okay.
Not like
So like basically a bird or a fish.
Yeah, but if it depends, or like just something in the ocean,
I think
or something in the air.
I would have to be. I've thought about this a couple times. What animal would I be? Not like spirit animal type stuff, but what do I have the? I think I would have to go with the sea creature because obviously I would be able to explore the depths. I may find some like hidden treasure. Be like, hey yo, There's treasure down here.
You can pick some random guy and make him rich.
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of sea creature would you be?
I think I would be This is a good question. Do you believe in mermaids? Do you think mermaids are real?
They're not real.
You sure?
That's not a real thing.
You don't know don't they say like only 2% of the ocean? Hey, 2%.
It's like, okay, I think it's like 5.
Like 5% of the ocean
But
is like
mermaids are not
discovered.
real.
You don't know that though.
Okay, so you're coming back as a merman?
Hey, that'd be pretty sick. Have you ever watched H2O on Netflix?
I think I watched it with my little sister.
I'm telling you.
Shout out Piper.
Back in the day, I used to watch those mermaid shows, like for fun. And they like to give y'all a little backstory. They were like they wanted to be human or whatever, and man,
So-
I'm telling you, absolutely. Hey,
Y'all want to come join us? Say hey to the viewers.
we're talking about mermaids and
We're talking about
mermaids.
mermaids.
Mermaids and mermen.
Mermaids and mermen.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Shout out
Well, I
to
wasn't even in
Legend.
frame, but like,
Shout out to the legend right here.
Yeah. Well, like,
What's up about you want to be a merman
oh yeah, man.
as a sea creature?
If I could, if like hypothetically, like in a world full of mystical creatures and Tinkerbell,
What, Tinkerbell?
I think coming back as a merman would be like the biggest flex. Like, think about Aquaman. Obviously,
It's a superhero. That's different.
but still, to just be able to swim at like supersonic speed.
I think for me, I'm gonna take the airborne creature, and I'm gonna go with a peregrine falcon, the fastest animal on the planet. Go to like over 240 miles an hour, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Eagle
But,
can
like,
go 240 miles per hour.
It's a falcon. It's different.
Yeah, probably going down.
Yeah, like swooping. It
Oh,
will
okay.
swoop like 240 miles an hour.
That's crazy.
It has like better aim than an American sniper. Just, pew, you know.
That would
really
be
fast.
pretty sick though.
But yeah, I think I'm sticking with the airborne creature, peregrine falcon.
Yeah, I'll go with the
Should
sea.
I do my falcon cry? You know.
If you like.
All right. That was pretty good. Was that not?
It sounded like you were missing lunch.
Watch it.
It sounded like you were crying. You were sending a cry for a hamburger.
What's that supposed to mean?
What? Nothing against you. Nothing against you.
All right, and I think this is a good time to transition to the best sport that's ever walked this planet.
This is the football segment.
Handed off to Robinson. He moves down the line of scrimmage looking for a hole. He found one. He's got to go into the end zone. A deep throw by Lawrence. A lot of contact. Justin Ross broke free from it. He's down in the end zone.
Lawrence with the rush coming. Finds T. Higgins.
Duggan takes the snap. 3 receivers to his left. Blitz.
Watson. Touchdown.
So I think for the first game, we should cover, I think a very big statement game for my Georgia Bulldogs. Statement game going into Athens at night, something that doesn't really happen a lot anymore, unfortunately. Shed here. Dude, oh man, I can't remember the score. I think it was like, I have it right here.
Y'all beat
51-13
Yeah.
at night against the number 20 ranked Kentucky Wildcats.
That's pretty.
Absolutely whooped that booty, bro. Like, God, that was a statement game right there. And
You
I don't
got
care
any
what
stats on
anybody
that?
says. Yes, I do actually. Carson Beck, looking like a Heisman quarterback, going 28 for 35,
Oh god.
389 yards,
Oh, that's not bad.
4 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
I'd take those numbers any day.
I'm taking that every day of the week, my brother. My brother in Christ.
My brother in Christ.
But, dude, absolute domination game. Brock Bowers. Oh, I'm going to say it. We did figure out this weekend he is a man. He dropped a touchdown pass.
Oh man, Brock Bowers.
He is not a demigod. He is human.
I think Brock Bowers is probably one of the best players. What's up in college football of
Yeah.
all time right now.
He's for real probably one of the best tight ends we've seen in a decade.
Yeah, probably.
Brock Bowers went 7 receptions for 132 yards and 1 touchdown.
Okay, would you
Beast stats.
How good do you think he's going to be in the NFL though?
I mean, it's hard to say how good someone is going to be in college and versus in the NFL. I mean, we've had a lot of kind of flops, sort of. I
Yeah.
mean, Justin Fields is kind of struggling a little.
Yeah, he is.
Who else can I think of? Baker Mayfield already played for like 4 teams.
But isn't like the Bucks like 4-2 right now or something like that?
I don't know, but no, he's not there anymore, is he?
Yeah, he's still with the Bucks.
He's still with the Bucks.
Yeah, he's still with the Bucks in it.
But just in general, though, I mean, like, it's a different ball. It really is.
Yeah, and like I think with like, so for instance, Kyle Pitts this year, they said like a backup tight end has more like receptions and more passing yards than him.
Yeah. I mean, even Bryce Young, dude, absolute beast on the field at Alabama.
Yeah, but you
now,
can tell though.
Now at North Carolina. But the thing is, I mean, it could just be a size thing. I mean, I still think he has amazing talent, generational quarterback. Shout out to Bryce Young. If you've ever watched this, hit me up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but his size definitely plays a factor because if you have like a 6'5" line,
You got to be able to see over that line.
and you're like 5. I think he said was 5'9".
He's like 5'10".
5'10". I think you have to be able to see over the offensive line to even like effectively pass the ball, and that's something that he can't do right now. What they have they're on a losing streak right now. They don't even have one win this season. I think that's absolutely ridiculous.
It's pretty bad. But back at the Georgia game, I think Kirby Smart did great. I think Kirby Smart's even gotten to the point where I think he's been on Bobo's tail about the offense.
Okay.
And I think we had to find a game that we could take a stride with. We had an identity game against Auburn. We're like, okay, we got to be able to play with these teams. Got to be able to dominate and score early to get momentum. And I think if Georgia keeps playing the way they do, hopefully we will be back on a 3-peat train.
Okay, and what games do y'all have up in the future right now?
This week we have a 12 o'clock game against Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Then it goes straight to the Vanderbilt. You know,
Obviously.
the nerds of the SEC.
Yeah, obviously y'all should win against them.
Yeah.
Like God forbid anything.
Other games we got, we play Ole Miss in the future.
That's gonna
at
be a
home.
good game. That has to be a good game.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great game. We also got Tennessee at Tennessee.
You know what's crazy? I think Alabama just played Ole Miss this past.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Who did Alabama play this week then?
Who did Alabama play? Golly,
Just look it up.
No, they played Texas A&M.
Okay.
Yeah, Alabama beat Texas A&M. I think by 2 scores, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, because I thought I saw something about Alabama like barely winning like 26
I didn't really watch that game. I never really bet against Nick Saban. That's kind of one thing I just learned. Betting against him's kind of hard because like he's like literally the greatest college football coach of all time.
Yeah, but
No one touches Nick Saban.
anyway, I think Georgia and Ole Miss will be a good game, especially with that Ole Miss and LSU game that we had previously had about a couple of weeks ago. I think it'll be Ole Miss should put up a lot of points. It just comes down to Georgia being able to stay with them, push the ball downfield, run up the gut, use their key offensive pieces, and in good ways.
Gotta get Edwards running back, one of the greatest. Gotta keep him running.
But I feel like at some point Brock Bowers cannot be just your only good player.
And I personally don't think Brock Bowers. Don't get me wrong. He probably already in my opinion greatest tight end in the nation, and that's not even a homer thing. I think everybody's on that train.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I've seen that he's done that wouldn't solidify him as one. But I would even go as far as he's one of the best players in the nation. But going around that, we have great talent surrounding him, just in general. Georgia running back university, always a great running back in the backfield. I will never worry about that. We got Ra Thomas at wide receiver out of Mississippi State. Aaron Smith, been at Georgia for 2 years, I think. I'm pretty sure he's a junior. Fastest guy on the team. Absolute blazing speed. You know, I think you blink, you might miss him.
Yeah, but
it just falls to. I was like, dude, we got to be able to spread this field. And running bubble screens and running up the gut every play is just not gonna do it.
No, and I feel like y'all have to have a lot of.
And why are we putting Brock Bowers in a wildcat formation?
Really?
Yeah. Are we trying to get this guy hurt? Like, don't get me wrong, he's a beast, but we don't need to use him every play.
Yeah,
Kirby we trust, but you got to stop it, man.
And I feel like Georgia's becoming like one-dimensional with that because he's like, obviously, quarterback throws it to the receiver catches the ball, but like at some point the defense has to click in their head like, dude,
Brock 19.
Brock Bowers is literally right. Do not let him cross your face. Do not let him get behind you and find an open hole and then let the quarterback find him. Because at this point, you put it anywhere in his vicinity, and he's going to catch it.
He's catching the football.
Yeah, but
He slips up every once in a while. He's not
Obviously.
perfect.
But like at some point, the defenses are going to have to realize Brock Bowers, BB19 is
BB19.
BB19 is getting the ball on third down, on first down, on fourth down, and on when the defense has the ball, Brock Bowers is going to get it. So
Put him in a linebacker.
oh my goodness! So obviously Georgia has a lot of has some challenges coming up. They have easy pickings coming up, such as Vanderbilt.
Picking on the nerds.
Yeah, but
Picking on the nerds.
well, they couldn't figure out 1 + 1 is 2, and they can't even find out a recruiting team. So I don't know what they're gonna do. So anyway,
I think another great game this weekend. Missouri versus LSU was a ranked matchup. I think Missouri was at 22, and LSU I think was a little bit ahead of them. Final score was 39-49. LSU pulling it out.
Yes, it was.
Missouri. We're talking a team that joined the SEC maybe 10, 12 years ago.
yeah.
Wasn't very long ago. Actually, may have been a lot longer.
The last time I've watched
But-
Missouri was when Kelly Bryant came from Clemson and went
And
to
transferred,
Missouri.
yeah.
that's the last time I watched.
But Missouri football program being 5-1, never heard of.
I feel like this year with college football
So
is
different.
it's just literally every team that's like not to say that there's no teams like that haven't lost. Obviously, there's teams that have lost. There's teams that haven't lost. But like I feel like it's just up for grabs at this point.
No, I think really it's going to be a really it already is very competitive year. Everybody that I feel like we thought would have a easy stride
Yeah.
hasn't really been showing that.
But like the most, and even like some of the best teams like USC, which we're gonna get into later, they
They've
are
been underperforming.
they have been underperforming, and not to like get it too ahead of ourselves, but just with USC and Caleb Williams having to go to double overtime against Arizona.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I have never heard of Arizona being a contender or being in the top 25, and for them just to go into double overtime with Caleb Williams, your reigning Heisman quarterback. I don't know how you would even entice that. Let them stay into that game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's such a different year this year. Anybody you think that it's got a guaranteed chance, it's never guaranteed. That's why you play the game.
Literally, man.
You know, dude, if you're a team that's playing one of these high teams, go freaking play 110%, you know. Go and play like it's your national championship, and that's what these teams have been doing. But into the stats for the Missouri game, we've had Brady Cook, Missouri's QB, 30 for 47 and 411 yards, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Okay.
Throwing a 50-50 rate with a touchdown and interception. I personally didn't watch too much of the game, but I was like, okay, dude, done great yards. You did pretty good. I think throwing for almost, I think that's like 60s in the 70% range. Dude, but it's 2 interceptions, man. Like, you gotta, dude, you can't be giving those turnovers.
It's like giving Cade Klubnik vibes, and obviously I love Cade Klubnik. He's our quarterback for Clemson right now. But when you're not able to decipher, when you're not able to pick who you want to throw to, fully commit and get the ball to your receivers, I feel like you're just lacking something. And to go for 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, I don't think I would take that quarterback. If those are consistent numbers for him, I would not take that quarterback.
I really couldn't tell you what's his consistency. I haven't looked at like his every week, but apparently he's balling out every game. I mean,
Especially if they're 5-1.
5-1 is not bad.
No,
and
it is
if
not.
you really look at the top 25, there's only a handful of teams that are already bowl eligible.
Yeah, so
It's like it's a handful. So, you know, it is what it is. But rolling to LSU's quarterback, Jaden Daniels, went 15 for 21, 259 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
But here's my thing with JT Daniels. I think it's JT Daniels. His first name might be Jaden. I don't know.
I don't
But
remember.
But I feel like he's going to be another Justin Fields. Don't get me wrong. Dude's a talent. He can run the ball. He can put the ball in tight spots. He can just do whatever. But here's my thing with that. With all that talent that comes.
Technical difficulties.
Oh God.
We're good.
With all that talent that he has, I think he'll turn into Justin Fields. And I'm not saying that I don't think he'll get a starting job in the NFL right away, but
He could earn it.
he could earn it. But I think he reminds me of Justin Fields, able to run the ball, able to put passes in good spots for your receivers. But at the end of the day,
Can he do it in the next level?
yeah, and that's what it's all about. College is just college. Nobody is going to college just to be, I made the college football and I was this and I was that. The goal is to get to the NFL.
Next level.
The goal is to get to the next level. And can JT Daniels do that?
That's all it depends on, man. So it's a mindset.
It is.
And I think this year, mindset could be the word to use for the season.
It is.
Like, it's who's going to go ball out? Who's going to go 110% foot on the neck and just go play football, dude? And I think there's a lot of teams. I think it's just saying that if mindset is a great way to segment into the biggest upset this weekend, in my opinion.
Oh, man.
Miami throwing the ball.
Dude.
Not throwing the ball literally, but literally giving the game away to Georgia Tech.
Dude, I saw the TikTok of that, and they ran the ball, right? And
All they
fumbled
had
it.
to do was take a knee.
Miami.
That poor dude crying on the sideline saying, "What are we doing?"
Miami. Literally. What were they ranked? They were. I know they were ranked.
I think they were in the top 20. For real.
Miami. This goes out to all college football organizations. Why would you run the ball? What was like a minute and a couple seconds on there?
I don't even think it was a couple. I think it was like less than a minute.
Why would you run the ball? And I feel like they had the game in hand.
Take the win when you can get it. Just take the win.
A win is a win.
It is on the record, bro. It don't matter.
A win is a win. And for you to lose against obviously Miami is not heard or talked about every year. But this could have been their season. And I feel like Georgia Tech, losing to Georgia Tech, that's gonna put them
That's hard. That's done.
That's gonna knock them out.
They're done.
That literally.
They're done.
Literally. But
Actually, wait. Would we say that is the biggest upset this weekend? Because there was another big upset in the ACC.
I don't know, man. That I feel like because of the way that Miami lost, that's the biggest
It's the
upset.
way they lost.
It's the way they lost.
Because it's just like what I just said. It's like, dude, you gotta take the win when you can get it, bro. And it's just like, the coach interview was hilarious. I don't know if we'll be able to roll the clip, but he literally was like, "That's on me." He's like, "I even called the run play, and we should have took the knee." Why would you call the run play to begin? Oh my god!
And they didn't have no timeouts, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they didn't. It was literally like, okay, they got a fumble and then drove it
Man,
downfield.
me personally.
What a bunch of losers, man.
I don't understand how you do that.
You nation down, bro. That's all I gotta say. Dude.
Literally.
You nation.
Wait. That's not the biggest upset of this weekend.
That's what I'm saying. I really don't think it is. And Louisville.
No, not even
Wait,
Louisville
who?
and Notre Dame.
Who?
Texas and Oklahoma.
That's not that big. I don't think that's a big of an upset.
What?
Okay, don't get me wrong. Look, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and get into the Red River Shootout this weekend. A number 11 team went and beat number 3, which, don't get me wrong, that automatically looks amazing. But you also got to think about it. It's a rivalry game. These guys hate each other, and I'm pretty sure Oklahoma has the winning record in the Red River Shootout the last 10 years.
Bryson,
It's a domination.
Do you remember what you said Saturday?
What's Saturday?
Oklahoma
Yeah.
won?
Yeah.
Literally,
No,
flipping out.
it is an upset, but I don't think it's the biggest one this weekend.
You flipped out.
Yeah, mostly because I had money on the game. Don't bet, kids.
Well, but literally, not to just be all over the place, because obviously we like college football, but Miami and Georgia Tech, obviously the way they lost was obviously horrific, but Texas and Oklahoma was a game to watch.
That was awesome.
And I think in the first couple of minutes, both teams scored touchdowns, but it's the way that Texas got their touchdown.
Texas scored 2 touchdowns on 4th down.
Did they really?
So their first 4th down touchdown was a block punt.
Yeah,
They
it
blocked
was.
the punt for a touchdown.
Yeah.
It was the other team's 4th down though.
Oh,
and
man.
then I don't know, it was the following drive or a couple drives after they went for it on 4th down and threw a wide open pass to the tight end.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for the tight ends, man. They're dangerous.
It is really crazy. That was Oklahoma, and literally, this is one statistic that I do remember from my sports show, Clutch Sports. Go check it out on my YouTube channel, K-Stang Productions, where this is being uploaded. Oklahoma's quarterback. Can't think of his name right now. I think it's called name.
Is Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel. His only touchdown pass came with 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Dude, pretty much went wide open.
Wide open. I mean, but booty naked open.
Speaking of the stats, this is why Ewers, bro. He's the man this year. I mean,
Yeah.
he did take a bad loss, but just listen to these stats. Tell me this isn't a Heisman quarterback. 31 for 37.
31 of 47.
No, 31 for 30.
Oh yeah.
Missed
That-
6 passes. This is it gets a little rough after this. 346 yards.
Yeah,
Not bad.
Not bad.
1 touchdown. Here's where I said earlier.
Wasn't it like 2
The
interceptions?
turnovers. 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
And you gotta watch out for those turnovers, man.
They bite you. They really
They
do.
will hurt. And I didn't get to watch the full game. Saturday was weird. I had a doctor's appointment for stuff, but so I had to miss. Wasn't for me. It was unfortunately for my dog, JoJo.
Oh man, yeah.
JoJo's a legend. But didn't get to watch the whole game. But dude, I mean, that's it. These rivalry games are so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like Alabama beating Texas A&M is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But A&M's came out in the past.
They have.
I think it's like twice.
Yeah, but back to the Oklahoma and Texas game. I did not expect it to go that way. So what do you think? Do they have the what are the rankings now? What's Texas ranked now?
I think the rankings came out.
I could only imagine they went
yesterday.
down to probably 6
But-
maybe.
But the thing is though, with the rankings, there's a bunch of ranked teams
Mhm.
from this past weekend that underperformed a lot
Yeah.
and are losing the ranks. So we're about to see some new ranks. We haven't looked in yet, but it's a great segue into it. Louisville upsetting Notre Dame.
Dude.
Notre Dame was ranked number 10,
They
and
were.
Louisville was 25. Which, okay, first of all, how do you lose to Louisville? Just in general.
But
The only last time Louisville's been relevant was when Lamar Jackson was on that team, and I still believe they were overrated. Because it was literally Lamar Jackson, and if that guy got hurt, their whole season was over.
but literally their quarterback, I think his name is Jack Plummer. He was running around practically like Lamar Jackson does for the
Yeah.
Ravens and like he did for Louisville. And I think what the thing about that was, once again, we have said it on this podcast episode multiple times, whether it was from Quinn Ewers, whether it was Dylan Gabriel, whether it was USC Caleb Williams, turnovers,
Lose the football game.
turnover. Sam Hartman threw three interceptions, three interceptions, and this is
I don't
his
know,
first.
man.
And this is his first. This is the first interception of the season, and he's somehow not one, not two, not those, but three. Can't say it in no other language. 3 interceptions.
Dude, I mean,
Emphasis on
you
3.
just can't do that. Like going in, I think it was at Louisville too,
Nah, I think it was in Notre Dame.
which is worse.
I
Losing at home.
don't remember.
But either way, dude, Louisville dominated the football game. They did.
They
I don't
did.
know if the score may have not depicted it,
yeah,
but Louisville had the control of the football game.
they absolutely.
And because
wiped the
Notre
floor
Dame
with them.
in the past of this season, Notre Dame has been playing so conservative. I think, or I could be wrong. Maybe they just don't have that good of an offense.
Oh no, man.
And it's just, dude, they just like hold back, or they're just not that good because, first of all, their offensive looked good the first couple weeks, and then they went to Ohio State and barely put up like 10 points.
Mhm.
So maybe this could just be Notre Dame's downfall.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I also know that Clemson plays Notre Dame, and I hope Notre Dame plays like they did with Louisville and some other teams.
Losing to Louisville is sad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It-
I don't
it-
care if they're 6-0, but like,
But even then, so I'm thinking since they were 25, they're gonna be projected. They beat a number 10 team. I'm thinking they're gonna at least go up to maybe 16 or 17.
number 10, 3, because 3 being Oklahoma,
Mhm.
they both lost. USC I think was number 9.
And they almost lost.
barely pulled out against Arizona.
Arizona.
Has Arizona even been good in the past?
No,
I
I
really
really
can't
never
think
heard
so.
anything about Arizona.
But they're definitely got to be dropping.
oh
There's
no,
no
100%.
way.
They're not getting into the top 4
Yeah.
this year.
Dude, it's just like it's such a weird season. Don't take anything for granted.
No.
That's one of the other things I can say about the season, dude. And There's a lot of football left to be played, but we're already halfway done, folks.
It makes me so upset.
We wait 9 months for this.
And it's already halfway
We wait
done.
9 months for a bunch of teenagers to like 22-year-olds, unless you're like 25, like Sam Hartman.
Yeah.
For a bunch of teenagers to 20-year-olds to determine our mood for like a couple months.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously it's a good thing. I probably watch a little bit more college football than I do NFL. The only time I even watch NFL is when it deals with like the Chiefs or maybe like the Jaguars.
I watch postseason.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, I feel like college football is like just way more interesting because you never know who's gonna win.
Better rivalries and environment.
Yeah, like if you have like an NFL team like the Philadelphia Eagles or the Chiefs, and they go play like the Texans.
Yeah.
Obviously, you expect the Eagles or the Chiefs to win.
Pretty much, and I'm gonna be honest. I think so. If we think about it, like out of the ranked teams this year, who's all bowl eligible so far? So Louisville's bowl eligible now.
They probably
6-0.
Yeah.
You only need 6 wins to get a bowl game.
No.
Texas is not taking that loss. They're not bowl eligible yet. Georgia is. Michigan. Florida State hasn't lost yet, have they?
I don't think Florida State has lost. Has Ohio State lost? I don't think Ohio State has lost.
Ohio State, no, they haven't. So and that's 5. But dude, there's a lot of teams. Alabama's not even bowl eligible.
Yeah.
Right now, they're currently not bowl eligible.
But I think USC hasn't lost either though.
USC has yet to lose.
No, they haven't lost either. Oregon hasn't lost either.
Oregon, dude. Oregon is looking like
A powerhouse.
yeah. I don't want to play them. I would not want to play Oregon.
I would not want to play Oregon either.
And
obviously, Bo Nix is actually dominating.
Speaking of Oregon, game day Saturday at 3:30 for us. Probably gonna be like 12 o'clock for them. Game day, Washington and Oregon, top 10 matchup, 8 and 9 going at it. Actually, it might be different now because new rankings.
Yeah.
But it is going to be a shootout, dude.
The last time I heard about Washington was when, if I'm not mistaken, Clemson played them to get into the national championship.
Did y'all play them or did Bama do it?
I think we played them, if I'm not mistaken.
Because that year,
It's like the Washington Huskies, right?
something like that. I'm gonna be honest, folks. Can't remember. That was a hot playoff ago.
That was years.
That was like
ago.
almost 8.
Yeah, it's something like that.
It was like 8 or 6 years ago.
Well,
for
that's
real.
like the last time I heard about them.
But
be back.
dude, Washington looks good. They look like they got a Heisman quarterback. I think it's a Heisman quarterback matchup. Bo Nix, or as us Georgia fans like to call him, Bo Picks. He's played us 5 times and never beat us. It might change this year if we play him in postseason.
Oh, yeah.
But dude, just in general, I mean, also with Dan Lanning running this Oregon I shouldn't even say Oregon offense, because that's usually what the Pac-12 is about, is offense. But having a defense in the Pac-12 is cheating.
It is.
That is unfair.
It really is. I mean, if you really think about it.
This is all jokes, by the way. But just, dude, there's never been a Pac-12 defense.
No.
These teams go, like, okay, offense is best defense. Hey, we throw up 50 points, we can let them score 40.
I mean, it's been
If
really,
it works, it works.
it's pretty much what the game of football is. I mean, who scores the most and who's able to keep the opponent out of the end zone. But yeah, I think Oregon. I don't want to jinx anybody. Oregon is looking pretty good this year, but at this point, who knows?
In the last episode we covered, we actually gave our predictions for the Final Four.
Dude, I don't even know now.
And one of our picks
It was Texas.
has lost already.
Texas has lost.
So I'm pretty sure we called, we did Texas,
Mm-hmm.
Oregon,
Yep.
Michigan, and Georgia. I'm pretty sure that's what we called.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Texas just lost. Would you like to change your pick?
I
think we should. If you want to, I think we can repick.
me personally, I think Texas probably went down to 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken. If USC, who does USC play the rest of this year?
USC still has to play Oregon.
USC still has to play Oregon.
USC
They're not winning that game.
I'm pretty sure USC still has to play Oregon.
They're not winning that game.
Also, I think Washington State too. Actually, I think Washington State had an upset this weekend against UCLA.
Dude, since I'm rearranging these picks around because obviously Texas just absolutely failed.
I kind of have a question, but I'm not expecting you to answer this. It's just me, so obviously in segments college football, there's Power 5, there's the conferences. And the conference that Texas is in the Big 12, I'm pretty sure, Big 12. Are there divisions in that? Kind of like, you know how there's like the Ace, like there's the SEC East and West
Not that I've heard of.
and Big 12. There probably there might be. I'm not a big Big 12 guy. I mean, the last time we ever heard of the Big 12 was when TCU last year, and that was that didn't end too well for them.
No, it did.
So, but just in general, I mean, and then even before that, the last Big 12 team I could think of would be Oklahoma versus Georgia in the Rose Bowl, I think.
Yeah, I think Georgia beat the brakes off.
Yeah, because that's when that was Baker Mayfield's last year of college.
Beat the brakes.
No, it wasn't beat the brakes, dude. It was like in 2 overtimes. I mean, it was one of the best playoff games. And with playoffs games, don't get me wrong, postseason of college football is so cool. I only really say that to some bowl games. The New Year's 6 games are pretty much it. But it's either you have a really, really good playoff game, or it's the most blown out thing. Because you got like Clemson blowing out Ohio State like a couple of years.
And then they came back and absolutely
Then they
dog
blew y'all out.
They dog walked us. They did put us on a leash.
But then there's like close games. Like y'all did actually have one good close game with Ohio State in 2019. I still don't believe that was a fumble, by the way.
Whatever. Man.
I don't really honestly think anybody with 2
Well,
eyes.
going into Clemson, because we haven't talked about this, and obviously I'm a Clemson fan.
Yeah. How about we talk about y'all's win this Saturday?
17-12, and I've been waiting.
Against who?
Wake Forest.
A baseball team.
Wake Forest, literally.
Without Sam Hartman.
Without Sam Hartman, the worst team. I have never expected Clemson to absolutely dog walk an opponent. But Wake Forest, are you kidding me? 17-12. Obviously, our defense won us that game, holding Wake Forest to 12 points. But I'm telling you, you got Cade Klubnik. I don't think you're even going 6 rounds. You're going 12 rounds with Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, and Muhammad Ali's dead. And you got Phil Moffitt and you got Will Shipley. What are y'all doing? You have one job: carry your ball, see touchdown, do touchdown.
Dude, Will Shipley, like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have that many rushing touchdowns this year.
No, literally, he
And
has
he is
one.
you know, I say this with all respect, mostly because we're at the university right now, and God forbid he walks in here and tell you this. Dude is one of the biggest smack talkers I know, but he barely has. I don't think he hasn't even broke the double digits for.
He had one touchdown. I think that was back in Syracuse.
I think he has 1 rushing touchdown.
Yeah, 1 rushing touchdown. That was back with Syracuse.
I'm talking about rushing. I mean, the quarterback hands you the ball, and you run it in. Not a reception.
But sometimes I think Cade Klubnik has more rushing yards than Will Shipley, and Cade Klubnik runs for his life.
Literally. No, dude. Shout out to Cade Klubnik for chasing down his own interceptions. Pretty impressive. You got to give it to the man.
I'm just
So
Clemson keeps me up.
Clemson's definitely got a season ahead of them, which I say that with all laughing because it's like, okay, you're about to go play Notre Dame in a couple weeks, which I think will be a game. And Notre Dame, I think they have like literally the most NFL players. So I will give some props to them. That's usually a game for some reason. I think it's like a rivalry between y'all, maybe.
It might be now, ever since they came to the ACC.
And then I think y'all got South Carolina at the end, which I think is going to be freaking awesome. I'm going to try to be there at Willie B.
That would be a good stadium.
I'm about to go hit some sandstorm.
And you know what? You were wrong about something, too. We do play UNC this year.
Y'all do play North Carolina?
We do play North Carolina.
When do y'all play North Carolina?
I think it's like or either right before.
I really thought y'all don't play North Carolina.
No, we play North Carolina.
Looking at this, folks.
We play, so we got 2 more ranked matchups this year. We play UNC, we play Notre Dame, we play South Carolina. That's 3 games right there. I don't know who else we play. I'm pretty sure we got to play Boston College.
Let's see.
Probably got to play NC State. Probably got to play them.
So I'm pretty sure Clemson's on a bye this weekend.
Yeah, they are.
Then they're going to go straight to Miami and have a ranked matchup.
We should beat them. If we don't beat them, I don't know.
They're number 25. They're hanging on by a thread.
Literally.
I'm going to be honest. I don't even see how they're ranked. But, I'm a hater, I guess. At NC State, it's NC State. Irrelevant.
They beat us a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's because y'all
by a field goal, though.
NC State is not a good football program. Anybody that says so, it doesn't know what they're talking about. Y'all got Georgia Tech.
You think they're going to be ranked beating Miami?
Who?
Georgia Tech.
I don't know. Oh, snap. They're 21.
Wow.
Georgia Tech being ranked is the biggest joke I've seen in a while. I'm going to be honest. They're probably going to have like 3 more losses by the end of the season.
If we could just play them before they drop out of the rankings and get us back into the rankings,
Look,
that'd be good.
I'm going to be honest. When you play a team that is ranked, it is not a ranked win unless they are ranked at the end of the season. And I will stand by that till I die. Because I'll be honest, I don't think some of these teams that I think a lot of teams are playing like I really don't think Kentucky when we play them ranked, they have a shot at not being ranked at the end of the season.
No.
But that's okay. But it's not a ranked win unless it's by the end of the season.
Okay.
Because the end of the season solidifies it that you were the top whatever team.
Okay, so like say hypothetically, Alabama, hypothetically they're ranked like number 1. They play Georgia, LSU, and what? Texas A&M. Georgia's 5. Who all did I say?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Whatever. 5, 6, and 7. Alabama plays. Alabama loses to all 3 of them, and eventually they're not ranked anymore. Would you say Alabama's a contender?
No. Well, first of all, they have that many losses. They're not a contender already.
I mean, you've seen plenty of teams like lose 2 games though.
If you beat a ranked team that is not ranked by the end of the season, you did not beat a ranked team.
I don't know. I would have to look more into that.
I'm really trying to think of this. I'm pretty sure when Clemson beat 2 years ago, y'all lost to Georgia, first game. Then y'all think y'all wound up losing to Pittsburgh, and who else? Y'all lost to another team. I can't remember. Notre Dame.
Don't even want to think about it.
And y'all want to lose 1 year. I think it was last year. Y'all want to lose to South Carolina.
No, we definitely lost.
And I think South Carolina may have been ranked at the time.
They're not ranked anymore.
Not ranked anymore. South Carolina being ranked is kind of impossible.
The joke too. So.
Anyway, going back just to close the schedule. Actually, I was wrong, and I will admit that y'all do play North Carolina.
Yep.
It's right before y'all play South Carolina.
Okay, so I was
y'all
right.
playing the Carolinas back to back.
Back to back. So I think those 2 would be. I think UNC would be a good game if they continue to keep up with what they're doing. South Carolina obviously going to be a good game for us. I really hope we don't lose that game because I'm not used to losing to South Carolina that many times in a row. So hopefully we get through that. Any other games you want to talk about?
I'm looking at the current ranks right now. College football ranking. We gotta look at the new ones.
Oh god.
So number 1, we got the Dogs. 2, Michigan,
Okay.
6-0. Ohio State's 5-0. Florida State 5-0 at 4. Oklahoma number 5.
Wow, so they shot up.
11-5.
They shot up. Dang.
Bringing back Oklahoma, we got Penn State at 6, Washington at 7, and Oregon at 8. Game day.
Where's Texas?
Haven't got there yet. Actually, Texas right behind Oregon, number 9.
Wow.
5-1.
Okay.
5-1 team is in front of USC at 6. And USC still being a top 10 team is crazy.
No, especially.
I get
losing to
okay.
Arizona.
They are undefeated, and we did say a win is a win.
Mhm.
Which is true. I don't want to put my words against me. But dude, you have to have some kind of performance, though.
Yeah, I
Let's just read out some of the teams that are behind them.
Oh god,
Alabama
terrible.
being behind USC is a joke. If they played the Roll freaking Tide,
I think USC will pull out that
no,
game.
I'm thinking no, Ben.
No.
No,
USC would
USC
absolutely.
is playing a defense,
No.
and they're gonna play all. No,
USC is wiping the
No.
floor with Alabama.
No.
Absolutely wiping the floor.
Crazy.
Yes, they are. Caleb Williams will go 500 yards, 5 touchdowns. I'm telling you right now. I'm calling it.
UNC, North Carolina,
What are they ranked? Number 11?
number 12,
Number 12. Okay.
5-0. Ole Miss at 13. I'm still thinking some of these teams are better than USC. Louisville being 14.
There's no way. You're
I'm
lying.
being so serious.
You're lying.
Louisville at number 14, but they are 6-0.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's not terrible.
against
Who did they play though?
against the ACC. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, it's like playing Westside High School, literally. Oregon State 15, Utah 16, Duke still
They're still
ranked 17.
How do you feel about that one? I don't know about that.
I don't know. I mean,
Obviously, they beat number 9 Clemson. Who else did they beat? They beat well, how many losses did they have? 1?
they only lost to Notre Dame, which wasn't a bad loss.
That's not a bad loss.
No, it's really not. Notre Dame is not ranked anymore, by the way.
Are they? Wow.
Notre Dame is not ranked. They went from
That's
10 to.
crazy.
They literally went from number 10 to irrelevant.
Wait, so how is Louisville ranked, beating Notre Dame, but Miami is still ranked 25, losing to Georgia Tech?
That's a good question.
That doesn't make any sense.
We don't. Well, because when Miami lost, they lost to a 25 team. So Louisville was ranked too. So it wasn't. I don't think as bad as a loss.
I think that's very egregious. That's very.
I think losing to Georgia Tech is the most inexcusable thing on this planet, especially coming from a Georgia fan.
And still being ranked though.
Bringing up the rear behind Duke, we got UCLA at 18, upsetting Washington State. Washington State only went down, I think 5 rankings. Number 19 right behind them. Tennessee at 20. I don't know why there's a dash right there where Tennessee is. Who knows? Tennessee, go Voltards. Cut that out.
I don't even know what that means.
Get it?
Yeah.
I don't know why I whispered when we have these rankings. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just, very smart. Notre Dame 21. I think that's solid.
I thought you said Notre Dame wasn't ranked.
Notre Dame's not terrible. No, Georgia Tech isn't.
Oh, okay.
Georgia Tech's not ranked. LSU 22, Kansas 23. Kentucky's still up there. 24, Wildcats. No, I don't care for Kentucky. And Miami 25. So this will obviously be very different by the time we are done with this. Honestly, I like these rankings. I like these a lot. I think Florida State still got stuff to prove.
USC being number 9 though.
No,
number
USC's 10.
And USC being number
Do we
10.
really think USC's a top 10 team in the nation?
I think on the back end, the teams behind USC, some of those teams could probably beat them. Ole Miss probably could beat them. Miami can, Georgia Tech can. Notre Dame might have a chance, but I'm not too sure.
They can
about
put
that.
points on the board.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, you have to be able to stop them from scoring,
Yeah, I don't
or
see
you
that happening.
outscore them, and I don't see them outscoring.
Obviously, putting up 43 points against Arizona didn't really do nothing.
But
anyway,
it's been a great week, college football.
it has been.
Hopefully, we're going to have even better one this week. Can't believe we're still, like I said, halfway done.
Yeah, we are.
We gotta start coming up with ideas what we're gonna do after football season.
Oh, you gotta start watching basketball, man. You
I
gotta
guess
start
I
watching
gotta.
basketball.
If I gotta get into it, I guess I gotta.
Basketball
get
is
into
good. Basketball is good. I think you'd like basketball. I don't watch too much of college basketball. March Madness would not be a bad thing to talk about.
No, March Madness probably wouldn't be. But y'all let us know in the comment section. Please like this. Spread the words to your friends, your family,
Go
your
subscribe to the
grandma.
YouTube channel.
Get your grandma to tell her grandma friends.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, baby. Yeah, exactly.
Literally. I hope all y'all have an amazing day. Go Dogs.
Tigers are off this week, so I don't got too much to stress about it right now. But yeah, this is the K-Stang Production Podcast. Y'all hit us up, hit us with comments, hit us with likes. Share this to any of your friends, like you said.
Just tell them to subscribe and just like the video when it comes up. They don't even have to watch it.
Yeah, obviously. You got some good stuff. You
Yeah.
got some good stuff. You got some football content. You got some funny would you rather. So, and that's the kind of, we just want to bring some joy to people. So, I'm Gianno,
I'm Bryson.
and this is the K-Stang Production Podcast.
Y'all have a good one. Oh, we better hurry up and turn these mics off. For real. I really hope these didn't die while we were recording.
Imagine. I don't even know how to stop it.
Do we just hit like the power thing? I hope this was recording.
Mine is. I don't know if
Is mine in my pocket? Yeah, I really hope this was recording all the time.
Mine was recording. I don't know how to stop it though.
Do we just turn it off? Oh crap, I hit key lock. I don't know what that means. Maybe record or something. Do we just turn it off? How do we do this?
I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. Let's figure this out.
Hour and 8 minutes. Not bad.